I've always, for better or for worse, have followed my heart and my instincts, and this is where it brought me.
She creates this, people love her, and she really represents something important to people. You know, people are like, hey, I like your movie. J-Lo!
Have you heard the latest shocking news? Bennifer Lopez, better known as J-Lo, didn't just cancel a few shows this time. No, she canceled her entire North American summer tour. The reason she gave has a lot of people skeptical. Many believe the real reason for this huge change is Ben Affleck. That's right. Sources close to J-Lo say she's really struggling because her concerts weren't selling many tickets. It's been tough on her, and Ben is the one dealing with her bad mood most of the time. It's not hard to see why she might be upset. J-Lo used to get a lot of media attention, especially after her first wedding plans with Ben didn't work out. Even after they did get married, it didn't help her sell those expensive concert tickets or top the music charts. She's really frustrated. Things have gotten so bad that Ben has moved out of their $60 million house and is now living in a rented apartment in Brentwood. J-Lo has even talked to a team of divorce lawyers and started looking for a new house in Los Angeles. It looks like she's realized she can't change Ben, no matter how hard she tries. Ben has come to see that he can't change J-Lo either. She loves being the center of attention, and he's not comfortable with that. He's a bit of a control freak, and she has a big personality. Their personalities clash a lot. Ben is tired of pretending everything is fine. Let's talk about how their relationship, Bennifer 2.0, is falling apart. J-Lo not only canceled her tour, but also wasn't honest about why she did it. The end of her tour seems to have been the last straw for their marriage. But now that there's no tour, what's left is just J-Lo's difficult behavior, which was very noticeable at the Met Gala. We'll look at how their very different personalities were likely the reason their marriage couldn't last. J-Lo isn't happy with Ben and doesn't seem willing to make compromises. We'll keep you updated on the latest news about their divorce. J-Lo really likes the idea of being in love. It seems like she's always dreaming about it. If you look at her history, you'll see she's been married several times and engaged even more. When their first wedding was canceled, it wasn't just the loss of Ben that hurt her. It was also all the attention she lost. Meeting Ben was like striking gold in terms of publicity for her. Bennifer Lopez really enjoyed how her relationship with Ben Affleck turned into a global sensation as an up-and-coming actress and singer. This relationship brought her the attention and fame she had always wanted. She didn't just like the media focus on her love life, she craved it, even encouraged it. This was the complete opposite of what Ben wanted. Ben suggested postponing their wedding because he couldn't handle having every detail of his romantic life exposed in the media. Even today, J-Lo is still the same. She loves being in the spotlight. That's why she pushed so hard to bring back Bennifer 2.0. She hoped it would create even more buzz and attention than it had 20 years ago, ignoring advice from professionals and even from Ben himself. J-Lo invested $20 million in a project to showcase their iconic love. However, she didn't realize that times had changed. Also, people didn't know before, but they see now her demanding diva personality. She didn't just go over the top. She went way over by releasing an album, a movie, and a documentary all focused on her challenging relationship with Ben. When things didn't go as she stubbornly expected, Ben, the paparazzi, and everyone involved faced the consequences, leading to the dramatic and disastrous end of Bennifer 2.0. But how did it reach this point almost 2 decades after their first meeting? Ben Affleck and Bennifer Lopez rekindled their romance in July 2021 and eventually got married in 2022, marking the beginning of Bennifer 2.0. However, even the foundation of this second attempt was flawed, filled with deceit and problems. J-Lo made every effort to make it happen, a clear sign of which was how she suddenly ended her engagement to her then-boyfriend and jumped back into a relationship with Ben. This happened the same month she started dating baseball star Alex Rodriguez back in February 2017. In March 2019, Bennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez got engaged and were planning their wedding. Fast forward to July 2021, J-Lo abruptly ended her engagement with Alex after 5 years together without giving a major reason. But what was really shocking was that the same month she announced her breakup with Alex, she also revealed that she had rekindled her relationship with Ben Affleck. It seems clear that J-Lo saw another opportunity to boost her media presence. Exactly 1 year later, in July 2022, J-Lo and Ben were married, which seemed like a happy moment. at least for J.Lo. However, trouble began almost immediately during their honeymoon phase. After they got married, J.Lo showed her true colors by trying to exert control over Ben, especially concerning his habits. Remember how Ben Affleck's marriage to Jennifer Garner fell apart due to his issues with alcohol? J.Lo thought she could change Ben. He was surprised to find that right after their wedding, J.Lo had imposed a strict no drinking, no smoking rule. She even went as far as checking his drinks for alcohol signs in public. But can someone change an alcoholic unless they want to change themselves? J.Lo believed she could. Another big sign of their incompatibility was their very different reactions to media attention. J.Lo loves the spotlight while Ben prefers to avoid paparazzi and live a quiet, private life. Despite this, J.Lo often pushed Ben to attend red carpet events and other social gatherings. Ben's dislike for these public events was one reason why rumors of divorce and the end of Bennifer 2.0 started circulating. Although Ben showed support for his friend Tom Brady at the Netflix roast, he was noticeably absent from this year's Met Gala, which J.Lo co-chaired. She ended up attending the Met Gala after party with her sister, without Ben in sight. Rumors of trouble in their paradise were confirmed when, by the time the media checked, it had been 47 days since J.Lo and Ben were last seen together. While some thought they were just busy, it turned out they had already separated. Ben now lives in a rented apartment in Brentwood, Louisiana, after moving out of their $60 million Beverly Hills mansion, which they had bought together just the previous year. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have been trying to manage the negative attention surrounding them, but haven't been very successful. They were recently seen posing for pictures together, all smiles, but they now arrive at events in separate cars and leave separately. Despite Ben being the one to end things, a source claims that the real issue lies with J.Lo. She's reportedly struggling due to poor ticket sales for her concert and the backlash from her behavior at the Met Gala. The problems began when J.Lo had to cancel 7 U.S. shows, taking out her frustrations on Ben and others around her. The situation escalated when she had to cancel an entire 29-show tour. This was the breaking point for Ben. However, what's really catching people's attention isn't just the tour's cancellation, but how poorly J.Lo handled the explanation. She announced the cancellation through a newsletter and on her website, stating she was taking time off to be with her children, family, and close friends. But knowing J.Lo's drive for the spotlight, it seems unlikely she would pause a successful tour voluntarily. It appears she realized her miscalculation and perhaps is considering a break or even retirement. But this isn't the first time J.Lo has been less than truthful. She's previously been accused of lying to appear relatable in a documentary and pretending her marriage was fine when it clearly wasn't, as seen in Ben's unenthusiastic reactions. Interestingly, the cancellation announcement mentioned spending time with her children and family, but notably not her husband, hinting that their relationship is indeed over. This breakup might be linked to her blaming Ben for a $20 million financial loss. J.Lo had hoped the revived Bennifer fame would boost her project sales. However, with the marriage ending, promoting a tour about a love story while divorcing would be ironic and awkward. With all these factors, it appears we're witnessing the definitive end of Bennifer 2.0. J.Lo once famously sang that, "Love don't cost a thing," and perhaps Ben believed it, not realizing the high personal cost it would eventually demand from him. Now with J.Lo consulting a team of divorce lawyers, it's evident she's gearing up for what comes next. J.Lo had once declared Bennifer 2.0 as the greatest love story ever told, investing $20 million to share this narrative with the world. Unfortunately, it seems that their real-life story is less about a grand romance and more about fundamental incompatibility and the impossibility of sustaining marital happiness through appearances alone. Ben, it seems, has made his exit from the relationship, just as the proverbial ship begins to sink. That's all for today's deep dive into the latest celebrity drama. What do you think about J.Lo and Ben Affleck's relationship? Comment down below and let us know. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on your favorite stars. See you next time.